नमो नारायण. ये रख देना.
Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो हमारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा. गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः, गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. These sessions will be studying Mandukyopanishad, which belongs to Atharva Veda. And in the Brahmana Bhag of the Atharva Veda, this Upanishad comes. One extreme is Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. It never ends. You keep on studying, it never ends. One extreme. Brihat, very big. And Mandukyopanishad is the shortest one. Only 12 mantras. See? We are in Prempuri, mainly the business people. So when I say 12 mantra, it clicks quickly. If I say 12, 12 क्या होता है? एक dozen बोलो ना. See? So 12 mantras. And your Ishavasya, that dozen. 18 mantras. Although it is so small, but it contains everything. There is nothing more that can be added. Further, this is the only Upanishad on which the Guru of Bhagwan Shankaracharya, Gaudapadacharya, he has written extensive commentary. See? And that is called as Karika. So actually the Upanishad is only, first chapter is called as Agam Prakaranam. Then there are 3 more added by Gaudapadacharya. And it is claimed that the foundation of the Advaita philosophy as expounded by Bhagwan Shankaracharya is based on these Karikas. See? Gaudapadacharya's disciple was Govindapadacharya and his disciple was Bhagwan Shankaracharya. One day, one Gambhirananda means what? Vedanta means it should be so serious that even a live person should die. Why? Vedanta aa gaya. So such a Gambhirananda, once he asked me, Swamiji, you are this happy mantra mala. What is this? Life is a time pass. Why do you say like that? I said, don't blame me. If you have to blame Gaudapadacharya. We'll see that. Very clearly it tells. न निरोधो न च उत्पत्ति न बद्धो न साधकः न मुक्तः न मुमुक्षुर्वै इत्येषा परमार्थता. दिस इज द अल्टीमेट ट्रूथ. ना कुछ हुआ ना कुछ होने वाला है. सी, न निरोधो न च उत्पत्ति. नथिंग इज क्रिएटेड, नथिंग इज डिस्ट्रॉयड. Na nirodho na cha utpatti, na baddho na cha sadhaka. Nobody is bound and nobody is liberated. See? Nobody is seeking. Na mumukshurvai, na muktaha. Ittesha paramarthata. This is the ultimate truth. Then what we are doing here? See, I was in UK before coming here, and we had there a retreat in a very nice place. About 5 days we had talks, and one whole day there was a retreat, Gita Yoga. So there they asked, Swamiji, we have made arrangements of online also session along with this thing. What is your opinion? I said, I disagree. They never respected. He said, Swamiji, if you say no, we will not. But do we know why? I said, those people who find time and who come all the way in and through all the difficulties, are they fools? You can always sleep in the bed and listen to this. And another problem, while I am giving the talk, if in between your internet goes, then that Kala Chakra starts coming. So, whom I am addressing? Am I addressing the actual reality or the virtual reality? Whom I am addressing? See, friends, this is disrespect to the audience which is present by keeping it online. So when I told these organizers, this is Swamiji, we 100% agree with you, we'll stop it. See how important it is. Value must be given to the valuable. Okay, now this Mandukyopanishad is um, studied normally toward the end of the studies of Upanishads. Isha, Katha, Kena, Mundaka, Mandukya, Aitareya, Taitareya. In this manner, it goes slowly. So, in this Upanishad, there are um, 12 mantras and the Guru Shishya Parampara. Like, we say, Sadashiva Samarambham, Shankaracharya Madhyamam, Asmadacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Paramparam. We say like that. But if you are a Pushti Margi, then you will not bring Shankara in between. Then Narayana Samarambham, Shankaracharya Madhyamam. See, doesn't make any difference. So, it is a different way which is traditionally referred to the Guru Parampara. See? Narayanam Padmabhamam Vasishtam Shaktim cha Tatra Tatputra Parasharam cha Vyasam Shukam Gauda Padam Mahantam Govindra Yogindra Mathasya Shishyam Shri Shankaracharya Mathasya Padma Padashcha Hasta Malakam cha Shishyam Tam Trotakam Vartika Karamanyan Asmat Gurum Santatam Anatosmi. So the whole Guru Parampara is saluted. And after that, the 4 types of karikas in the first, second, third, and fourth chapter, I'll just summarize now, and then when you go in detail, we'll see each karika separately. So there are in 4 chapters. The first chapter there are 29 karika. Karika means shloka. Karikas. The second chapter is 38, third is 48, and the last, Anatha Shanti Prakaranam, there are 100 karikas. In this manner, there are 215 shlokas. Gaudapada Acharya has commented on this. And on the basis of the karikas, Bhagwan Shankaracharya also has added his commentary. Therefore, all that can be studied, all that can be known in the Advaita Shastra is complete in this Upanishad. And therefore, it is very beautifully, exhaustively brought out. And we now go here. So much of commentary. Now we will enter this Mandukyopanishad. As the tradition goes, before we start any Upanishad, we invoke the divine grace. And that grace is invoked what is called a Shanti Path. Shanti Path means our mind is, if you can come and sit in this side, this white man, but I can't see you. Huh. I want to see who is sleeping, who is not sleeping. Maybe you will try that just some. So Shanti Party is that approach wherein we are fully available for whatever we are doing. See. Therefore, one of our Mahamantra is wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. So where are we? In Satsanga. When? During Satsanga. As what? Satsangi. So be 100%. See? This is Shanti Path. So, Om Bhadram Karne Vishrunuyama Devaha Bhadram Pashyemakshabhiryajatraha Sthirairangai Stuštuvagam Sastanubihi Veshema Devahitam Yadayuhu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. If you like to repeat after me, I'll again chant in part, and if you want to clear your throats, you are welcome. Om Bhadram Karne Vishrunuyama Devaha भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागं सस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Now the traditional translations are available in the printed books. So that I will not tell you. I will tell you in such a manner that you get confused. See, I got simple approach. Either convince or confuse. If you are convinced, no problem. If you are confused, you will start thinking. See, and then only the truth is revealed. So, Om, first of all, we chant Om. Om is the invocation of the Lord, whichever way you take him. Nirgun Nirakar, Om, okay. Saguna Nirakar, Om, okay. Saguna Sakar, Om, okay. See, Nirgun Nirakara is Vedanta. Then Saguna Nirakara is Yoga Shastra. And Saguna Sakara is Bhakti Shastra. Whichever way you like, there is no obsession. So Om. So if you are the follower of Vedanta, then you say Om, or Panchadashi tells Dirgham Pranavam Ucharya Manorajyam Viliyate. We all suffer from Manorajya is habitual thinking. We are unable to stop our mind from thinking. And therefore, for that, the practice is given Om. Dirgham Pranavam Ucharya. So when you chant long Om before you study or contemplate, it helps. For example, if now I'll chant and you listen, and during the listening period, watch your mind. When thus, if we chant long Om, Manorajam Viliyate, mind becomes quiet. Therefore, if you are a Vedanti, this will help us. In Yoga Shastra also it is said, who is Ishvara? Purusha Vishesha Ishvaraha. And what is his form? Om. And what is to be done? Tad dhyanam tad japam. See, you have to do the japa of the Omkar and the dhyana on the Om. So dhyana part is told in Mandukyopanishad. And japa part is told in our regular chanting of the Om japa. So Om. If you are a yogi, then the meaning of Om will be Saguna Nirakar. Saguna, why? Because he is the inner controller. See, the fire is always hot. See, we are always confused. See? Saguna Nirakar. And when you are a devotee, Pushti Margi, then Saguna Sakar, Chappan Bhog, first of all. See? Saguna Sakar, daba ke khao. Therefore, Om fits for everybody. Om. Now, to that Bhagwan, we are offering our prayers. Bhadram karne bhishrunuyam devaha. May we hear something auspicious. Now, see, what is the glitch in that? Catch it. If you simply read like this, let us hear only good things by our ears. Do we have control? What is going to come in our ear? See, you go somebody and somebody starts abusing you, then you can't do anything. So this prayer cannot be possible. Om Bhadram Karnebi Shruniyama Deva. You listen the political speeches. Bhadram Karnebi Shruniyama Deva. See? Then what is the meaning? It is here when we study the Upanishad, we should not go only word to word meaning. We have to draw the import indicated by these mantras. So, what is the meaning then? Bhadram Karnebi Shruniyama Deva. See, Karna, ears, we have got two. It should have been said, Bhadram Karna Bhyam Shruniyama Deva. A third, Karne Bihi. So 3 ears. We know Shivji with the 3 eyes. And I always have a problem with this thing. If Shivji gets glasses, what will be the design? See? What is the meaning of the 3rd ear? See? So Bhadram Karnebhi Shruniyama Devaha, the meaning is, may anybody say anything to us, we take it as our spiritual examination. See? Somebody calls us, you are a fool. Become angry with him. Don't underestimate me. Don't you know? I am from Maharashtra. Therefore, Mahamurkha. In Maharashtra, everything is Maha. Corruption, not ordinary corruption. Maha corruption. See? Therefore, Bhadram Karne Bishrunuyama Devaha. Let anybody say anything, we take a positive meaning from this. And when this becomes our approach, then only we are walking the spiritual path. Om Bhadram Karne Vishrunuyama Deva. See, friends. Then Bhadram Pashe Makshabhi Yajatraha. And may we see something auspicious by our eyes. Here also, Akshabhi, 3 eyes, 3rd. Now, what is the auspicious? See, Deha Bhimane Galite Vidnyate Paramatmani Yatra Yatra Manoyati Tatra Tatra Samadhayaha. Let us start this practice. This practice Tulsidaji told us in Ramcharitmanas. Kamihi nari piyari jimi lobhihi priyajimi dam timi raghunatha nirantara priyalagahu mohiram. Like for a greedy person, wherever he goes, he thinks in terms of money, money, money. See? And for a lusty person, wherever he goes, he cannot think beyond lust. So they are so dedicated for the kama and wealth. In the same manner, let us be also dedicated to him and him alone. And this is possible. One simple technique, simple rule. Whosoever comes in our life at any time, he is one of the expressions of the Lord. Insist on this. Nobody comes in our life other than Bhagavan. See? But that doesn't mean you go and stand and a rickshaw will come, you pair pakdo. No. We have to live the way we have to live. But let there be no ill feeling towards anybody. This is possible when we know a simple rule. Whenever we respect somebody, we are benefited. We go to a temple and we don't know anything about that temple. Everybody is doing namaskar. We also don't, we come back. So although we do not know what temple is, who God is, yet we go there with respect and reverence. And therefore we are benefited. So when it is said here, Bhadram Pashemakchabhir Jatraha, let us develop that faculty in us that we look upon everything and being with an attitude of respect and reverence. Let us not look down upon anybody. See how beautiful it is. Bhadram Karnebi Shrunuyama Deva, Bhadram Pashemakchabhir Jatraha. Then Sthirairange Stuštuvagam Sastanubihi Vyashema Devahitam Yadayuhu. We will live healthy life. Healthy at body level, healthy at instrument level, healthy at mind level, healthy at intellect level, and healthy at spiritual level. Fivefold health. And such a healthy person alone, then what you do with the health? Now here is another very small thing to know. Only health is not enough. Health must be supported by wisdom. Power, if it is not supported by wisdom, it remains uncontrolled. See, friends, this happened in USA. There was one family, and their son, maybe about 7 years, 6 years, like that. He went to his father's office room, and the father's table, he went and started fiddling here and there. And the father said, "Hey, come on, don't do anything." And yet, children, if they listen, then they are not children. So he pulled a drawer, and there was a pistol there. So he took the pistol. Now, what are the games these days? Dishing, 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 dishing. So he told his father, "Dad, no, I got a pistol. I am going to shoot you." He said, "No, don't do that. It is a live pistol." "Really?" And on the spot, that man died. So he had the power, but no wisdom. How to use that? Exactly the same way. Health is not all. Health must be supported by wisdom. See? Buddhimatam varishtam. Hanumanji is Buddhimatam varishtam. See? Therefore, Sthirairangai Suštavagam Sastanubihi Devahitam Yadayu. Let me spend my whole life for the welfare of everybody. See? Now, what welfare I can do? For example, I am talking to you on Mandukyopanishad. This is the only thing I can do. But if I start thinking, no, you have come here, therefore I will sing some bhajan for you, you will all run away. See, only that help we should give for which we are capable. See, let us not do anything else. Therefore, whatever field we are trained, kindly use that training for the welfare of the society. There was one student. He was going somewhere and he asked me this question. "Swamiji, I know you don't like, but I'm still asking." I said, "Okay. Tell me personally what I should do in my life." I said, "You have done a mistake in asking question. Now listen." I told him, "What are you trained for?" "For studying the scriptures and giving that knowledge whosoever comes to you free. Is it not?" "Yes." "Now this is the training. So this training should be used for the same purpose." "Correct." Therefore, no day goes in your life without conducting satsang without listening to satsang, without study of scriptures, without writing Lord's name, if this is not done by you on any day, that day you are not qualified to take food. This is our seva. We are looked after by you all. And therefore, if we are doing this thing, we are not obliging you. It is our duty. This is the meaning. Sthirairangai tushtavagam sastanubihi veshema devahitam yadayuhu. Friends, when the knowledge is not applied in life, it becomes erudition and scholarship. Erudition and scholarship, you get plenty. But that doesn't help as a spiritual seeker. I'll tell you what is the meaning of this erudition and scholarship. Once I was somewhere in New Jersey, and in somebody's house I was called for food. And there were about 20, 30 people. And Namaskar Chamatkar. And they said, Swamiji, he is so and so, he has come from India for last 6 months and he's teaching us Bhagavad Gita. I said, very good. Let me also hear something. No, we are hearing every day. You come once in a while, so you tell something. So that elderly gentleman, VHP brand, he told me, Swamiji, talk on second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. I said, all right. Ours is the ever-ready engine. So 1 hour, Bhagavad Gita, second chapter, Kallas. Question answer, I said, I am allergic to questions. So again, the host asked, Swamiji, he is such an elderly person, don't tell him like that. I said, okay, ask question. Khana tha na? I had to take food there. I cannot say no. See, papi pet ke liye sab karna pada. He asked me this question. Could you believe what question he asked me? How many verses are attributed to Dhritarashtra, Sanjay, Arjun and Bhagwan Krishna? After studying Bhagavad Gita, this is the question. Questions are asked for various purposes. First is examination. Isn't it? Like in a school, the question are asked. Then you have to write in the answer book. What is the capital of India? And the student wrote, Sir, you don't know even this much. Who made you teacher? So that was the examination. I said, I don't know. How it is possible? I said, everything is possible. In Bhagwan's creation, everything is possible. No, please tell. I said, okay, listen. Dhritarashtra spoke only one shlok. And Bhagwan Sri Krishna spoke not a single shlok. Bhagwan Sri Krishna did not say anything. When I said like this, he virtually jumped out of his skin. What? I said, yes. How can you say like that? I said, I can say anything I like. Your question, my answer. But how can you say like that? Bhagwan Krishna told Bhagavad Gita. I said, show me your book, Bhagavad Gita, Gita Press. Is it anywhere written? Bhagwan Sri Krishna Uvacha. See? And he himself tells, Ajopi san navyayatma bhutanam ishvaropi san prakritim samadhisthaya sambhavamyatma mayaya. See, friends, this means Bhagwan Krishna did not tell Bhagavad Gita. I said, no. Bhagwan Uvacha, Bhagwan told. Bhagwan could be Rama, Bhagwan could be Shiva, and there was a Hindi actor, Bhagwan. Remember? Sri Bhagwan Uvacha. This erudition and scholarship takes you away from the truth. Therefore, we have to learn. And what is the learning? How can we apply this knowledge in our day-to-day life? And this is how I am going off the track and telling this. Otherwise, the same thing. See? And then 3 Shantis, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Now, technically, traditionally, Adi Bhautik, Adi Daivik, Adhyatmik Shanti. Ab kya samajh mein aaya? What do you understood? See? So, first Shanti, Adi Bhautik. Bhautik pertaining to the body. When you are sitting for satsanga, during the whole satsanga period, you are able to sit in one posture without doing the idli stone moving like this constantly. See? Now you are all here chairpersons, no problem. But many times when people sit on the floor, then this leg goes here, this leg goes here, then after some time this changes, and the whole time goes only in that idli dosha type, stone hill. So first of all, let us be steady at the body level in whatever we do. See, healthy body alone is necessary. Then second Shanti, the mind should be at peace. With a disturbed mind, we cannot learn anything. See. And the third Shanti, be attentive. While listening to satsanga, other than the satsangi, we are nobody. See. Sometimes when I give husband-wife examples, and if there is a couple in the audience, suppose I glorify the wife and make a fun of the husband, immediately the wife looks at them, Dekha, dekha, dekha. Arre yaar, not about you. This is just an example. Therefore, these three Shantis are first Shanti with reference to Sthul Deha, then the second Shanti at the mind, and third, let us be only the seeker of truth. And who is the seeker of truth? Our Maha Mantra. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. Nothing else. With this introduction, we will be able to focus our attention. Now, we are working on ourselves. But remember, in Patanjali Yoga Darshan also, there are two times Patanjali Maharshi uses the word Ishvara Pradidhanadva when he is talking about the Kriya Yoga. Kriya Yoga of Patanjali is different from the Kriya Yoga of the Mahavatar Babaji. There, the Kriya Yoga is Tapaswadhyaya Ishvara Pradidhanani Kriya Yoga. See. So, Ishvara Pranidhan, whatever we may do or we may not do, we must have devotion for the Lord. See, friends, devotion is a way by which we level out all the creases, unwanted thoughts in the mind. And therefore, the second mantra is only for the same thing, that let us invoke, and by invocation of the Lord, we ask only for Swastina Indro Vruddhashravaha, Swastina Pusha Vishwavedaha, Swastina Starksho Arishtanemihi, Swastino Bruhaspatir Dadhatu. See? Swastina Indro Vruddhashravaha. Vruddhashravaha, the one whose glory is very much known, that Indra Bhagavan, may he bless us. So we are under the care of the divine will, and therefore there is nothing to worry. Then Swastina Pusha Vishwavedaha. Now, Pusha is the Lord's son. So may the Lord's son bless us. He can bless us if we are not Surya Vamshi. Do you know who is Surya Vamshi? Who wakes up after the sunrise is Surya Vamshi. And such people who wake up after the sunrise, in their next life they become Katmal. Katmal or the bed bug. This is written in the Katmal Mahapuran. Read there, it is written. So, Sastina Pusha Vishwadeveda. Now, what is the importance of this? Be attentive. If you really want to progress and want to walk spiritual path, try this simple technique. While you are in deep sleep, you are nobody. Therefore, in deep sleep, you do not create sin and merit. When you are sleeping, snoring away, and a child is sleeping next to you, and you being a football player, and your dream will be that, and give one kick, and the child is out of the bed. Do you think you will get sin? No. See, because in deep sleep, you are nobody. Now, that nobody status should be continued till you finish your personal spiritual practice. If you start your realistic meditation, today that is the fashion, you start your meditation. As what? You start your meditation as a husband. So when the husband will sit for meditation, what will be the Anishta Devata? It cannot be Ishta Devata. See? Belan Devi will come. But if you are sitting for meditation as nobody, you will be at peace with yourself. Therefore, when you get up from your sleep, before you become anybody, husband, wife, brother, father, mother, sister, anybody, before you become anybody, finish your spiritual practice. Whether you are chanting the Lord's name, whether you are doing the japa, whether you are doing the puja, whether you are doing the part, whatever you are doing, do it as Mr. Nobody. This is the meaning. Swastina Pusha Vishwavedaha. The sun can bless us if we go and bask in the sun. But we don't want to go out of our room and we want to blame the sun. No, in the same manner. This is the meaning of Swastina Pusha Vishwavedaha. Then Swasti Nastarksho Arishta Nemihi. Tarksha is the Garuda. And riding on the Garuda, the Narayana comes to us. So riding on the vehicle of the scriptural words, the wisdom comes to us. And therefore, Tarksha Arishta Nemihi. And that alone can remove all our miseries in our life. Because we all suffer from one common disease, and that is wrong notions. We all carry the burden of 4 wrong notions. One wrong notion is about ourselves, as to who we are. Second wrong notion is about the world, what the world is. The third wrong notion is about the God, poor God, where is he? And the fourth wrong notion is about the spiritual practice. In our UP, they have to say spiritual practice. So these 4 wrong notions must be corrected. And they can be corrected only by satsangatve nissangatvam, nissangatve nirmohatvam, nirmohatve nishtalatatvam, nishtalatatve jivan mukti, bhajagovindam, bhajagovindam. Dekho Maharaj. Therefore, you may do anything or doesn't matter. Don't take bath, never mind. Don't go to temple, never mind. Don't do japa, never mind. Eat anything you like except my head. You will suffer. See? It doesn't matter. But it does matter if you do not attend satsang. Satsang is number 1 priority on the spiritual path. There is no compromise on that. See, my friends. Therefore, swasti nastarksho arishta nemihi. Like we hear from you people only, some of them tell me, Swamiji, during this corona, it was your corona festival talks only which kept us living within the house. Many people, they have become depressed, dejected, frustrated because their notions were not corrected. See, friends, we are all leading a notional life. Now, although off the track, but very important. If we want to know the crux of Bhagavad Gita, what is the Bhagavad Gita crux? Bhagwan Sri Krishna did not ask Arjun, did you get the knowledge? He did not ask this question. He asked him, Kaschid eta shrutam partha tvaya ekagrena chetasa kachid ajnana sammoha pranastasya dhananjaya. Hey Arjun, has your delusion gone? He didn't ask, did you get the knowledge? Knowledge is not required. Delusion has to be removed. The real spiritual practice is not getting knowledge, but getting rid of the wrong notions. Now, what was Arjuna's problem? Wrong notion. Who am I at a given period of time? Whether I am somebody's disciple, or I am somebody's grandson, or I am somebody's brother, or I am a warrior. 4 wrong notions. And after having gone through the whole Bhagavad Gita, and one more thing, None of the things which were told by Bhagavan Krishna to Arjun, he practiced. He was on the battlefield. Bhagavad Gita was not told in Prempuri ashram, on the battlefield. Then what happened? Vimrushya etat asheshena. Bhagwan only conducted satsanga. And as a result of that satsanga, what happened? Only one thing. Nashto mohaha. Smriti labdha. Tat prasadat maya chuta. Stitosmi gata sandehaha. Karishye vachanam tava. Nashto, my delusion gone. What was the delusion? Whether I am a disciple, or I am a grandson, or I am a brother, or I am a warrior. See, my friends, now here also, this can be applied every moment. Therefore, to get rid of this delusion, our Mahamantra, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. You have learned the whole Bhagavad Gita. See? At this moment, see what is your experience. You are nobody, but you are happy. See? And therefore, swasti nastarsho arishtanemi, swasti no brahaspatir dadhatu. Brahaspati is the guru of gods. See? Therefore, tad vijnanatham gurumeva vigachet samitpanihi shrotriyam brahmanishtam. We may study whatever, but we have to go to satsang. In Vrindavan, we were sitting with a nice cup of tea. One elderly gentleman came and he asked this question. Suddenly, Maharaj, what is the need of a guru? So I heard him, looked at him, and then I started talking to others, other thing. Again he asked the same question. What is the need of a guru? So again I looked here and there and started talking something. And he became very angry. You are insulting me. You are not entertaining my question. I said, now you are qualified. See, unless the cataract is mature, it cannot be operated. Now it is matured. I said, why don't you ask this question to the book? Why are you asking me? Because in book everything is there. As long as we are holding on the body, we have to have a guru with the body. See, friends. But that doesn't mean you go on holding on his feet. Guru Maharaj uthao. Mule Guru. No. The food is in your plate. The plate is not hungry. The hunger is in the pate. So if we have to remove the hunger which is in the pate, what is the spiritual practice? Lift it from the plate and by the right means put it in the pate. Hunger goes away. In the same manner, where is the source of knowledge? Guru. Where is the problem? In the mind. Guru has no problem. See, he is the source of knowledge. Problem we have. So whatever the Guru is teaching, now like a food, you don't eat the Guru. Then whatever he has told, learn. So the real Guru is our ability to learn from every experience of life. That is what is called the invocation of the Guru. See, friends, but we keep the Guru outside. Nazdik matana. See, it is for this purpose Mahatmas give the mantra diksha. Many people ask us, Swamiji, please give us mantra diksha. I am not that brand. I don't give. But many Mahatmas give. I said, then you go there. But why they give mantra diksha? I said, they want to protect themselves from you. Because it is said in the scripture, by chanting the Lord's name, the mantra protects you. But who is protected from whom? The Guru Maharaj is protected from the disciple. How? The disciple is given a mantra. Beta, you are my special disciple. So the frog becomes a bull, better than others, closer to Mahatmas. Therefore, I give you some special mantra. Kali Santarana Upanishad. He has never heard this. Kali Santarana Upanishad. There, this Maha Mantra comes. It is not given to any Tom, Dick, and Harry. See? He is going only to select few. Now, he is developing, holier than thou, not like others. And the mantra is Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Kaho beta, beta start. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. Not so fast. You have to do slow. And you have to do with the mala in the hand. And like that, every day you have to do 16 malas. So try Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. 1. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare. Next time, Guru Maharaj asks, बेटा जब कैसा चल रहा है भागो. This is how the gurus are protected from the disciples. Give them mantra and they're fixed. See, friends. Therefore, here, Swastino Brahaspatir Dadhatu. When we go to Satsanga, and if we are able to learn from the Satsanga, remember that Guru Maharaj has taken avatar in our heart. More than the teacher, the listener and the learner is important. See, friends, you can take the horse to the waters. You can't compel to him to drink the waters. He will make water. What will you do? You can't stop him. See, friends, therefore, these 4 prayers, Om Swastina Indro Vruddha Shravaha, Swastina Pusha Vishwavedaha, Swastina Starksho Arishtanemihi, Swastino Brahaspatir Dadhatu, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. First Shanti is, let us not maintain the wrong notions about ourselves. The second Shanti is, let us not maintain the wrong notions about the world and God. And the third Shanti is, let us remove the wrong notions about the spiritual practice. Spiritual practice means we are able to dissolve ourselves. Meaning what? When the chanting is happening, the chanter disappears. In the knowledge where knower is not born is the truth. The experience where experiencer is not born is the truth. In this manner, slowly, this body will disappear. And we come to a point of being nobody. See, this is the meaning of the third Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. In this manner, the 2 Shanti part are preparing the student to be qualified to listen what is being told in this Upanishad. So, Bhagavan Shankaracharya writes the invocation. प्रज्ञानांश प्रताने स्थिरचर निकरव्यापिभिर्व्याप्य लोकान् मुक्त्वा भोगान् स्तविष्टान् पुनरपि दीषणोद्भासितान् कामजन्यान् पीत्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् स्वपिति मधुरभुङ् मायया भोजयन्नः माया संख्यतुरीयं परममृतमजं ब्रह्म यत्तन्नतोऽस्मि. प्रज्ञानांशु Pratanaihi sthirachara nikara vyapibhir vyapya lokan. Now here this is very important point. This point must be clear before we go into our Mandukyopanishad. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma Yo Veda Nihitam Guhayam Parame Vyomanna So Shrute Sarvan Kaman Sah Brahmana Vipaschiteti. This comes from Taittiriya Upanishad, 2nd chapter, Brahmananda Valli. What is said here? The truth is Satyam Jnanam Anantam. The truth is Sat Chit and Ananda. Ananta is Ananda. Like the fire is light and heat. Now, if the fire is applied to water in a pan, you take a pan, put water in that, and apply the heat, the fire. So, when the fire is applied, water will only absorb the heat portion. The light portion will not be absorbed by the water. But if you apply that fire to a wooden piece, it will exhibit both light as well as the heat. But if only we take one part, that see, if there is light in the fire, why the light is not coming in the water? So it is the limitation of the upadhi through which the heat or the fire is expressing. So in one upadhi, only the heat is expressed. In other upadhi, both heat and light is expressed. If this example is clear, in the same manner, Paramatma is all pervading. Maya tatamidam sarvam jagadavyaktamurtina masthani sarvabhutani nachaham teshvavastitaha nachamastani bhutani pashyame yogameshwaram bhutabhrunnacha bhutastaha mamatma bhutabhavanaha. See? मयाध्यक्षेण प्रकृति सूयते सचराचरम हेतुनानेन कौन्तेय जगद विपरिवर्तते. Paramatma is in and through everything and being, but the expressions are different. So there is one kind of upadhi where Paramatma can express only in the form of existence. See, it's common. The camera is, mic is, light is, man is, woman is, pain is, joy is, failure is, success is, animal is. Existence is a common light of Paramatma. See? But only in certain upadhis, Paramatma can express both as existence as well as knowledge. So where Paramatma can express only as existence, it is called as Jada Srishti, Achara. And not Achara, Chara Srishti, Jada. And where the Paramatma is expressing both the knowledge as well as existence. So it is sentient existence and inert existence. See, friends, this is what is mentioned here. Prajnanam shushat pratane sthirachara nikara vyapi bhir vyapya lokan. So, depending upon the upadhi, Paramatma is expressing somewhere as the existence, somewhere as both existence and knowledge. So, where existence and knowledge is together expressed, that become the knower, and where only existence is expressed, it becomes the known. In this manner, the expression of the Lord is Jada Chetana, but the Paramatma is beyond the Jada Chetana. देखो संतो, प्रज्ञानाम शुप्रताने स्थिरचर निकर व्यापी भीर्व्याप्य लोकान. So Paramatma is permeating in and through the total creation in the form of existence and conscious existence. Then what he does, bhuktva bhogan sthavishchan punarapi punaha. Then the sentient expression of the Lord as somebody, he is now expressing the bhoga which are only existence. See, in Vedantic language, it is said, Paramatma is expressing in both the object of knowledge and the experiencer of the object of knowledge. And both of them are being expression of the Lord. The Jada Vastu, the inert world, is also Sat and Chit. But the Chit aspect, the conscious aspect, is not manifest, it is dormant. And in case of the knower, Paramatma is both existence and consciousness. So when the experiencer comes in contact with the experience object, what happens? The consciousness aspect, which is unmanifest in the objective world and which is manifest in the subjective world, when they come together, they are merging together, meaning where existence and knowledge merges into one, that experience is called as Ananda. Now make it a simple example. Rashagulla and our tongue. Rashagulla is inert. Rashagulla doesn't know whether it's more sugar or less sugar. And our tongue doesn't have the Rashagulla. So how do? We take the Rashagulla, open our mouth, close our eyes, and land it on the tongue, and then close the mouth. Then what happens? The consciousness of the Rashagulla and the consciousness in the tongue, they unite together. And thus, Satchit Ananda is the expression. This is what is meant. Bhuktva bhogan. All experiences are gone through, and punarapi dhishanod bhasitan kamajanyan. In this manner, the waking experiences are over, and thereafter he goes to sleep, and there in the sleep he starts imagining dreams. So, dhishanod bhasita kamajanyan. Whatever impressions are there on the dhi in the buddhi, and there, where from the impressions are come? Kamajanyan, because of the desires. The what desire cannot be fulfilled in the waking are fulfilled in the dream. There was a man, he was always scolded by his boss for nothing, constantly. So that man had a dream. He dreamed he became the boss and his boss became the servant. And in that dream, he started scolding. Get me